Hey everyone, we have a quick hit here today on a Tuesday afternoon. I just wanted to say I really just want to jump on for Beverly Hills, but I want to say that the housewife historian, first of all, the lighting is horrible in here today. It's like 4:52 in the morning on Tuesday. For everyone watching on YouTube, this is horrible lighting today. But anyway, I saw yesterday online the housewife historian on Instagram has broken the news that apparently Teresa, the rumor is right now heading to film for E's Villains Part 2. And I only talk about RHONJ on Patreon. I have some stuff to say. I want to talk this Saturday about Dina and Tommy Manzo. That case was dismissed. And I have some other things to say about RHONJ, but I just want to say I saw on apparently the housewife historian on Instagram has broken this news that Teresa is headed into the Villains house. Did you guys watch Villains season 1? I didn't. Listen, we had a good season of the Traitors, season 1, and look what happened season 2. So maybe this season, and let me just tell you, I think because of the Traitors, they have learned, let's just stack the damn deck with Housewives. So I don't think Teresa's gonna. What other villains of Housewives? I mean, could you imagine if we saw fucking Lisa Rinna there? I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Lisa Rinna would say it. Lisa Rinna wants her own damn show, you guys. Lisa Rinna is not headed to the villain's house. But thank you, housewife historian, for breaking this news that Teresa is. Think of other housewives that are. Maybe Camille Donatacci Grama. Who else could be considered a villain from Beverly Hills? Erica? Erica's not going. Um, but I want to focus on Beverly Hills. I am going to do a big, long show on all of this. I am going to Melissa Rivers' house today to record. We haven't had Melissa this month. So she asked me last night, what should we focus on? And I'm like, girl, just let's focus on Beverly Hills. There's a lot going on. And then if we have time, I want to talk about Brandy and Andy. Here's the thing. I mean, what the hell? Okay, so I did a show the other day, so a lot of this is in there. Kyle, let's just talk about Kyle and Mauricio. Have you guys seen this video that Mauricio has released online on TikTok? First of all, it's him working out to like the angriest, I mean, like hard rock fight music, which I'm all for. But working out, I have to say, I mean, a breakup does a body good because not only is Kyle looking great, I mean, I have notoriously on the show have always said I prefer Harry Hamlin over Mauricio. Man, Mauricio's looking good. Kind of like it. Yeah, he's looking good. But he is working out, like sending a message. And then he goes into this mini video where he's like, to all the tabloids talking about my life, and he's sticking up the middle finger. It's like, it's got to be annoying to like just that's now your thing. Like nobody wants to talk to you about anything else. But go and find this video. I'll share it. Mauricio is mad. Now, also, shocker, Beverly Hills is ending, and we see the trailer for Netflix is buying Beverly Hills, which I watched season 1. It looks like there are some cast changes. It looks like there are some cast changes. My view of the show is other than Farrah, they have gotten rid of the people at Farrah's age, and we are going all into Alexia's age. It is all about Alexia, and I think this is going to now be a whole bunch. This is going to now be like Vanderpump Rules for like real estate. It's going to be a whole bunch of 20-somethings running around. I see Farrah, of course. I mean, we're not going to let Farrah go. We have Mauricio as the Lisa Vanderpump figure, and yeah, I think they got rid of, like, I had two of the people on my show, Allie Lutz and her colleague from Texas who splits her time in Beverly Hills, but they were like, 30 something, probably 35, 37. I think it's going to be all 20 somethings. Of course, we see this scene where like the girls are crying and, they're breaking up the marriage. Mauricio doesn't even get up to go to the other side of the table and put his arms around them. That stuck out to me. But I mean, here's the thing. Are we all going to tune into Beverly Hills to try to buying Beverly Hills to try to like learn something about Kyle and Mauricio that Kyle didn't share on Beverly Hills? Sure. But again, fuck you. I've said fuck you to Kyle the other day, but fuck you if we're not going to see it. So let's check in to buying Beverly Hills. Let's check in half-assed, but I don't think it's a real estate show. I don't think we're going to get any deep, dark secrets about Kyle and Mauricio that we haven't gotten on Beverly Hills. But watch these videos. The show is back. I'm going to watch it. I love real estate porn, and I think it's going to be all about Alexia. You know, Kyle, and Kyle implying that, you know, at the end that Mauricio did something that broke her trust. I mean, you're not going to say he cheated on the reunion. Garcelle is doubling down and saying we're going to find something out. I don't think so. The Kyle and Morgan of it all. Morgan was in New York with her at Watch What Happens. They were spotted at Via Carrata, which is such a great fucking restaurant in New York City. Anyone coming to New York City, make your reservations for Via Carrata right now. It's a great place. But I mean, Kyle and, you know, they're seen there. I mean, enough already. Like these two are just dating. Come on, just come on. You know, yes, I know the rumor that it's going to be on the cover of a magazine and they're going to come out and all this other stuff about their relationship. I don't know. I don't know about that. At this point, do we even care anymore? I care more about these text messages. I did a huge show about this also the other day. I literally read the text messages word for word, so go and listen to that. But Dorit leaked these text messages to Kyle. We see in the trailer, Dorit is basically saying, you know, Kyle texted me last night and tried to silence me. To Erica, I read these text messages. I mean, she's not wrong, but I don't know. I mean, look, Kyle basically texted her and said, you know, sorry, I haven't talked to you in forever. It's the night before the reunion, and now I'm going to see you, and I have to text you. And I'm going to tell you the problem I have with this text message in about a second. You know, basically, Kyle and Dorit were having problems, and we didn't see that on the show. We didn't see any problems between Kyle and Dorit on the show. So she's basically saying, like, you know, let's not bring that onto the reunion. We have enough to worry about. Sutton's going to come for me. You have your issues with Garcelle. I mean, I'm paraphrasing. You know, we have a lot of other things going on. But, you know, Anne-Marie, the esophagus, blah, blah, blah. But let's not bring this onto the damn show, onto the reunion. So I get it, but it it didn't say exactly that. It said, let's meet for coffee after and blah, blah, blah. Here, do you want to know the problem I have? Do you guys have a second? And literally just a second, because this is just a quick hit. Here's the problem I have. This is truly the problem I have. And Kyle has basically become the Melissa Gorga of the West. Kyle has become the Melissa Gorga of Beverly Hills. The thing is, you just can't believe anything she says. I have nothing against Kyle. I freaking love Kyle. She's a great housewife. But how many seasons in you are you, girl? You know that you don't send a text message. You know that everything you put in writing, everything you say is being watched and can be repeated. So, you know, that is that. That is that. Why the hell is fucking Rachel Yucatel fucking texting me? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry. Rachel Yucatel is texting me with something. I don't know what the hell it is. But so the point is, and that's very rude of me, I'm sorry. The point is that I don't believe, like, Dorit's now leaked this and it's become a thing. I don't believe it. Like, I don't believe that Kyle really sent this with altruistic motives. Not like when you put something in writing, you know it's like putting it in writing for the whole world. So I don't believe that this was like a private text and she never wanted it to be released. Maybe, but I just don't believe Kyle. I just don't believe her. That's all. My God, sorry. I may be off the air. Rachel, you could tell is driving me fucking crazy, but I love her dearly. Let's not start any rumors. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? So yeah, I just don't believe it. I do think Kyle and Dorit are over. I think they're over, right? I mean, look, you can never remain friends with people on these shows, right? You just can't. I mean, I don't see Kyle and Dorit. First of all, as my good friend Catherine Edwards says, none of these people are your friends. But I think it's over. They haven't spoken since. Is this the end of Kyle and Dorit? Probably. I mean, has it been over for a while? Probably. Do I think Kyle did start to change when she met Morgan? Yeah. And by the way, Dorit Kemsley, I mean, this ain't so bad for you, girl. It kind of gives you a storyline too now that you're fighting with Kyle. I don't think they would bring her back just because of that, but I mean, look, um, we're seeing the Tres Amigos come fight before our very eyes. Vicky Gunvalson is back on RHOC. Welcome back, Vicky. We love you. We love our Vicky. Go get Tamrat. Go get that rat that scurries. She's scurrying into the corner for her piece of cheese. I always thought she liked Gouda. I think she likes Munster. Brandi Glanville, again, we covered this already. So let's just start with where we left off last. Brandi Glanville, is coming after Andy. She's accusing him of sexual harassment. Andy has issued his apology via Instagram, which obviously is an apology that was read by the corporate powers that be. Then her lawyers have clapped back and said, basically suggesting a threesome, whether it's with Kate Chastain or not, whether you're gay or not. I'm paraphrasing. That's the actual definition of sexual harassment. So by its nature, basically you issued this apology. You also admitted that there was a video. So the lawyers are good. I mean, it's Garagos and Friedman. But Brandy has now come out. By the way, she was out last night with Kristen Tateman in Calabasas. And she has come out and said, Andy never personally apologized to me. He made a post. He apologized to his fans. That's pretty much what she said. Let me see if I can find it and read it. But that's basically what she said. She says Andy never apologized to her, that he apologized to his fans on an Instagram post. And, she wants a personal apology. Really, Brandy? You know what? Listen, girl, do you want some money out of this? Because if you do, stop talking. Just let your lawyer speak. But I don't know. I think Brandy, we've had her on this podcast. She's pretty altruistic. I don't think she's the type. Is this all about a fucking apology? But anyway, she wants an apology from Andy. Why is Bethenny getting involved? Bethenny has come out. Here's the thing about my girl, Bethenny. She just wants to turn on that microphone and do no research. Hey, girl, I get it. I do the same thing sometimes. But Bethenny posted, I don't know if you guys saw this. She is outraged. She is outraged that Dorit and Bravo would take the most personal, heartfelt, interpersonal feelings of Kyle Richards, this text, and release it to the public. She can't believe Dorit would do that when Kyle was at her lowest and poured her heart out, and she can't believe Bravo would do that. And then she goes on to say that Kyle is Bravo's favorite, and imagine how they treat their non-favorites. Well, Bethenny, you need to issue a new statement because this was never on the show. I think Bethenny thinks that these text messages were given by Dorit to Bravo, and they were, no, who knows? They might be shown on the reunion, right? But today's Tuesday. I mean, I haven't seen the reunion yet. My screener is like under the desk here. But I mean, I don't think they're sending advanced copies to Bethenny Frankel either. So I think Bethenny thinks that these texts were like on the damn screen, and she's now coming after Bravo because that's what she likes to do. And I'm not coming after Bethenny, but girl, you got your facts wrong. Dorit released these. Yes, you can go after Dorit. I mean, is that right to release private texts? I mean, yeah, in Housewives. I mean, let me tell you this. Every fan, oh, I love you, David. I love you. Your show is the best. I'm in your DMs. You are just the best. We've been talking for 2 weeks and you're this and you're that. And you know what? I ain't saying nothing to you because whatever I say to you will be used against me. So there you go. That's just the business we're in. So, I mean, really? Really, really, really? So I think Bethenny needs to do her research. That was never used on the show, Bethenny. You just want another excuse to jump on Bravo. But you guys have to find that she's coming all over Bravo. By the way, Jax and Brittany are now like seen apart again. You know what I say? I say bullshit. And now I think they're in on it too, just like Kyle with a text message. I mean, Jax and Brittany are creating this buzz, okay? That there's trouble in paradise right before Valley Village. Bullshit. I don't buy it for 1 minute. Jax would never leave Brittany, not after what's happened. He lives for his son. And let me just tell you, I mean, not that living for your kid means you're going to stay, but they're in on this. Jax might as well just step behind the camera and stop being in front of the camera and just go produce a show. He really does know what he's doing. That's a compliment, guy. And by the way, did you see Travis Kelce's dad came for Bethenny? Bethenny's been talking about Travis after he told off the ref, and now Travis and Taylor, and Bethenny's like going on and on because she's a relationship expert. All of a sudden, I was on the phone with my friend Patty Stanger last night. She just did some, she's going to kill me. She did some special for TMZ, weighing in on whether Travis and Taylor are going to make it. And well, Patty is a relationship expert. So go, Patty. Congrats on that. We spoke yesterday. Bethenny is saying that Travis is a peacock when he yelled at the ref. And Andy, is that his name? Andy Reid. I don't know. All you straight bros know. Let's get the bra bros back. Don't know. Melissa Rivers knew when I told her we're going to talk about this today. But yelled at the ref, and he's a peacock, and Taylor's a peacock too, and two peacocks don't go together. Now, of course, it comes back to Bethenny, and one time she dated a peacock. He was a big juice head, meathead, and she said, I'm a peacock, bitch. I can't date another peacock. And so therefore, Bethenny is saying that Travis and Taylor are not going to work out. And Travis's father said, who the fuck is this troll? It's classic, because he really doesn't know who the fuck Bethenny Frankel is. Guess he does now because all of you informed him. Guys, where is it going to go between Brandy and Andy? Where is it going to go? That I don't know. Where is it going to go between Kyle and Mauricio? Divorce. Where is it going to go between Kyle and Morgan Wade? They're going to start dating. Why haven't they talked about that this season on the show? Why are they just going to come out now? Because it's going to be the storyline next season. Are we going to find out anything at the reunion? Not really. Are we going to find out anything on buying Beverly Hills? Not really, but let's promo those great, and I'm going to watch them. I'm not a hater. I love you all. This was just a quick hit, and there's going to be more Just David coming very. Oh, and by the way, you know what we're talking about this Saturday too? RHONJ. April, I don't know. I heard from a pretty reliable source we might be looking at May now. So tune in on Saturday. Love you all. This was just a quick hit. And it is now 5:09 in the morning on Tuesday in LA. I hope you guys have a great